Hey, what is up, everybody? Happy Monday. As this audio reaches you, I hope all is well. I had a fantastic week, and I hope you guys did too. Over the weekend, I hosted my first energy circle, and I'm so grateful for the people who attended and every person who has shared, left a comment, and liked some of my content that I've been sharing lately. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and it's been such a joy to do more of the things I love to do and serve in such an authentic way to me, and to really begin to attract more friendships and opportunities aligned with where I'm going. So today, I want to talk about one of my favorite things to do, which is sleep, like no exaggeration, and how we can use our dreams to guide us to decipher messages. And I also want to talk about common meanings of places, objects, and weather conditions in our dreams. I remember many years ago, Gabby Bernstein mentioning how sleep is a spiritual practice and how that resonated so much for me. So it's only right to do a card pull from her deck. The universe has your back for today's episode. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. And when I opened up the box to get the cards, on the inside of it says, "You are the dreamer of your dream." How beautiful is that? I also wanted to share something else with you guys. So I was listening to Phyllis Brooks' podcast, Living in Freedom and Love. It's a really good podcast. And she read a channel message from Ascended Master Saint Germain through John Armitage. And when I heard it, I thought it would be so fitting for today. And it's really beautiful. So it goes like this. Divinity is with you on a 24-hour basis, whether you are asleep or awake. Many discount the time they are sleeping. They don't understand that they are totally present. Many don't understand that it could be said that when you are awake, you dream. And when you are asleep, you dream. Because of the nature of the mind. One tends to relate to the dream state as totally real and to the dream state as an illusion. To understand your divinity 24 hours a day, understand that tests come up your way in life and in sleep life. I would say to you a reminder of what the Aboriginals of Australia would say. Wake up and dream, for it is through grounding our dreams, both in the waking and sleep state, that we learn to become more solid in our understanding and true nature. Wake up and dream, wake up and dream, wake up and dream. After hearing that message, I felt so empowered that I wanted to share it with you guys. I am very drawn to Ascended Master Saint Germain. I feel like when he speaks with so much authority in a sense. And in my heart of hearts, I know it to be true. And when he speaks, I just feel like I've been struck by lightning or something. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Now let's get into these dreams. So in my early 20s, I started recalling some really disturbing and bizarre dreams. I'm talking sleep paralysis, dreams where I would be talking or praying, and inside the dream, literally, you can sense my breath being knocked out of me. For the longest time, I was really afraid of the dark. Really, to be honest, maybe up until like a couple months ago. And I would have to have the TV on or something. I just didn't like sleeping in the dark. And it was even times where I wouldn't even want to go to sleep because my dreams just frightened me that much. But now looking back, I can see how my dreams really was the gateway into diving deeper. Last year, I discovered that I astral travel and do a lot of healing work in dream time. And it sounds crazy to say, but when you keep having experience after experience, you kind of really begin to question what really is possible. So, one dream that I will never forget, I remember being taken back to the civil rights era. And I can recall not being part of the protest. Like I had specifically came there to do something. As the protest was going on, I'm watching it and I'm in the background. And I'm just standing there sending out as much unconditional love and forgiveness as I possibly could at that point in time. It was so much energy that while I'm sleeping, I could feel my body radiating lots of energy. And it was so much that I end up waking myself up out of the dream. And I don't know much about timelines, but I do know without a doubt that that's what I was there doing. And I can sense that I wasn't a part of that protest, as well as how easy it was for me to do it, like I had did it several times before. And I've also had dreams where I would help guide lost souls home to the other side, heaven, whatever you want to call it. I was actually doing that type of work in my sleep before I started walking down the shamanic path. And that is one of the components, that cycle pump part, that I actually really enjoy about shamanism. So I feel like in a way my dreams kind of gave me a little glimpse at my soul purpose. So hopefully the things I share with you are going to help you better decipher your dreams and propel you in the right direction. Some of these things I have learned in my training, and some of them are just my little quirks. There are so many different types of dreams, but I am referring to those processing, visitation, and teaching dreams. And it's also really important for you to determine what certain events and objects mean in your dream or resonate with you. I have a list of some things you may see in your dreams and what they typically mean. So other people in your dream are mirrors or aspects of ourselves. If you dream about being at home, really try to remember what part of the house is the dream occurring and what's going on in that part of the house. For example, in your dream, if you are in the basement really relates to our subconscious, and the attic is about spiritual consciousness. The living room is about family and community. And if your dream is occurring in the kitchen, then that really links to feeding and nurturing. The bedroom is all about intimacy. The bathroom is about cleansing. Vehicles in dreams represent the way that we move through life or certain situations. So first off, you want to look at who's driving the car and ask yourself, is it on track or out of control? I remember one time I had a dream that I was hydroplaning on the highway. And first off, I was scared as hell, but I knew something was out of control in my life. And I really didn't do anything about it. So then last year I started to have a lot of car issues. And I even got my car stolen last year and had a car rental for like 3 months until my car was repaired. Until I finally was like, fuck that, enough is enough. And really took my power back. And that's when a lot of those car issues ceased. So when it comes to weather in our dreams, rain is a form of water, which represents our emotions. And tornadoes represent wind, thoughts, and the mind. Snow is a form of cleansing and clearing. And bridges represents transitions. And I have definitely had my share of crossing the bridge dreams It's always a raggedy bridge in my dream. And I'm like halfway across the bridge and I run back to the other side. And you know what dreams I can't stand are the dreams where your teeth are falling out. I haven't had those in a long time, but I still don't like them. And the dream where you're like on the top of a building or something and you jump, and in your sleep you can feel yourself brace yourself like you're really jumping off the bridge. I don't like those either. I need to look more into what those type of dreams mean. But one of my favorite type of dreams are dreams with animals, and it's really the quickest way for me to recall a dream. And depending on how significant of a role the animal plays, I like to look at this book. It's called Animal Speak, and it's a really, really good book, accurately scary. And I have the big book at home. If I can put the book in the show notes, I will, or I might just put it on my Facebook page. I wish I would have bought the pocketbook version because it gets right to the point. And I don't know why, but I feel like it has way more animals in there. But I will try to link that for you guys. Now that you know all of this, I encourage you to write down a dream that you have been having difficulty understanding and try to find the meaning of it. And if you want to go deeper and heighten your awareness in your dreams, because I really do look at sleep as a spiritual practice, then I will share with you some of my bedtime rituals that I do every single night before I go to bed. First thing being setting your intention before you go to bed. So I always set my intention before I go to sleep, whether it be healing or relaxing or whatever. Your words don't have to be fancy at all, but you do want to make sure that you are setting a clear intention. Sometimes I set the intention to work on past life stuff that's preventing me from living my best life, or I'll set an intention or talk to my spirit guides, or simply give me the gift of remembering my dream. And I also like to set an intention for Mahatma energy, which is a high vibrational energy. In so many words, it is unconditional love. To let that unconditional love flow through every cell in my body all night long as I sleep. And to remove anything that does not serve the highest purpose and greatest good, and to fill me up with love and light. Or on some nights, I'll ask for the silver violet flame to encase me in that energy and let that flow all night long as well. It really makes a difference. Another thing you can do is have a dream journal at your bedside ready to go, so you can write your dreams down when they are fresh on your mind. That's one thing I should probably do more often, but I don't, because I can remember my dreams quite well. But my favorite thing to do is play music while I'm sleeping. I feel like music really heightens my awareness. So I like to listen to different hertz for chakras as I sleep. I like to listen to light language transmission, dolphin sounds, ocean waves, native drums, native flutes, just all different sorts of stuff, harps. And I even from time to time like to play plant music for my plants. It really helps them grow. And I think that is all I have for this episode. Don't forget to leave a review and share this podcast. It really helps us grow. If you want more information about me, head over to Sabrina Darling on Facebook and TikTok. Until next time, have a wonderful week. Peace and light.